And I also know banana is a bit acidy. It's got a lot of potassium in it, in that foam. But the small bananas, are the sort of bananas to eat. The little ones, you see them up and down the place now. Those are banana, which is like a medicine. So those are the right bananas you're supposed to be eating. And you're supposed to be eating berries as well. You know, blueberry is very high in iron, very high. It's very, very good blueberry. Now breadfruit is an all-rounder. You know, few months ago, before I went to Jamaica, I was talking about breadfruit and all the health benefit it brings, and it brings a wide variety, you know, including calcium, magnesium, potassium, all those things breadfruit have. And cactus. Well, we have our cactus called tuna. I don't know if you know about tuna, but tuna is a wonderful plant. Now, let me tell you about tuna now. That is a plant you can eat, drink, and wash with. It's that good. Highly alkaline. One of the kings of plants out there. You can use it in many, many ways. And different ways you use it, it does different things. It depends on how you use it. You see, I remember a long time ago, and I see this with my own eyes. Someone got their foot nearly cut off. And I see somebody cut one of those tunas in two, in half, and then put it on a fire and take it and wrap it around the foot of that person, and the person cry out. In a few weeks' time, when I look at that bird foot, him foot is already healing. So tuna has got the ability to suck poison out of your body in a natural way. So when I say it's one of the king of plants, it definitely is one of the king of plants. There's a melon called cantaloupe out there. You can ask for it in most of your green grocers. It's quite cheap. One of the cheapest melon. I think it's £1 for one of those. I normally buy them for. Now that melon is a good melon for people that have problems in their eyes. Yes. You have eye problem, you know, like inflammation in your eyes and things like that. Cantaloupe does the job for you. Very, very good. Cherries, citron, and currants. A lot of people don't like currants, but currants is high in alkaline. And dates. Dates is very, very good also. And you know, dates are sweetener also. We use dates as a sweetener. Because true, we are alkaline and we do not use sugar. We don't even use honey. Date is one of the sweeteners we use. Also algave and coconut sugar. These are the things we use as sugar. And maple leaf honey. Those are the things we use as sugar, as sweeteners. We don't call them sugars, we call them sweeteners, which are natural sweeteners. And also alkaline because it's got no acid in it. The thing about being alkaline is alkaline, you do not deal with anything that is acidic. So anything that is acidic, we do not deal with it. Sugar is acid, acidic. We don't deal with sugar. Any sugar whatsoever. So the only thing we deal with sweeteners is that dates and those things I said. Fig. If you look at a fig, the shape of a fig, it looks like a man bowl. Yeah? and that's what it's good for. It's actually good for that, for men. Gooseberry, very good also. Another I in alkaline forming. So all these things I'm talking about are alkaline forming, people. Grapes. But the grapes you have to have is grapes with seed. Anything that is seedless is GM. Therefore, not alkaline. Therefore, made in a laboratory. Grapefruit is also a fruit we can have. And all these things I've saying to you are all alkaline forming food. Guava also. Kiwi. Lemons and lime. Both of those high in alkaline. Mango high in alkaline. And melons. Melons is high in alkaline also. Nectarine high in alkaline. And olives are high in alkaline. But obviously not pickled olive. I'm talking about fresh olive. Orange, pawpaw, iron alkaline. Passion fruit, iron alkaline also. Peaches also, and pears. Persimmon fruit also. Pomegranate. All sort of raisins. Also raspberry. Some, in fact, when it comes down to these ones now, like strawberries and all those are not so alkaline forming. They are just about on the side of alkaline, but it's not fruits that I actually use, but feel free to use it if you want. You know, watermelons also high in alkaline. Now, I'm going to say something that is controversial right now, because a lot of people think Cranberry juice is very good for you. They came out with this thing a few years ago. These are the Americans who are fantastic when it comes to advertising any product. They're brilliant at it. And they came out with this cranberry with a big fanfare and saying how great it is and how fantastic it is, high in antioxidants and the whole 9 yards they gave. The only thing they never tell you, it's a hybrid. Therefore, it's not alkaline. It's acid forming. Now a lot of people drink this drink big time, buy it in gallons. When I was in Jamaica a few weeks ago, a lot of people drink that drink hard. Drink it very, very hard. Thinking it's healthy as the way it was described. But it's not. It's acidic. It's a hybrid. So some of the things we say and some of the way they deal with information, it is so ridiculous. And if you don't know, you just don't know. And you take these things as face value. And because they say, and you see it on the TV, I might see it in newspaper advertisement or whatsoever. You're convinced how good these things are. They really have a way to get to the mind, and advertising is one of the easiest way these people use to get to your mind, and that's what they heat. That's what they do. So some of the information we're getting is information that is not quite correct. Some of these information is information that is no information whatsoever. None whatsoever. So we have dealt already with the fruits. Now let's deal with the vegetables now. So Brussels sprout is a vegetable that is high in alkaline. Cabbage, the green ones, the green leaf cabbage, also. Dandelion, high. Eggplant, high. Ginger, especially fresh ginger that comes out of Africa or Jamaica. Those ginger are proper ginger because they're keeping the order. Therefore, these are old strain of ginger. They haven't changed. Quality is next. Is fantastic. You know? Right. Now, another thing that we eat a lot, and I see it all over the place, is lettuce. It's not all lettuce is good, because some lettuce is GM, and the iceberg lettuce is GM. So a lettuce like that you must not buy. You must buy the other variety like baby gem, or the leafy ones, the Ramones, and them kind of lettuce. So don't buy iceberg lettuce because they're not very good for you. Leek is also alkaline. Kelp, horseradish, escargot, cucumber, celery. All those are alkaline. Mushroom is also alkaline. So these are the things, some of the things. Cucumber, you can add to that also. You know, these are some of the things that is alkaline forming, some more alkaline than the others. But nevertheless, all these are alkaline forming, and that is what we're dealing with, alkaline forming. When we eat our food and we digest it and our body separates, we need that food to become alkaline, because when those food becomes alkaline, it gives out energy, and you becomes very energetic and very full of yourself and living life how the Creator created you to live. Okra, very, very good. High in iron also. Very, very good for your body. Your body digests okra very, very well. It's a beautiful thing. Lots of onions. Ordinary day variety of onions we're talking about. You know, very good for you also. Antioxidant and so forth. Now scallions, spring onions. You see the white part of the spring onion. That is the part of the onion you do not use. You actually use the greenish part at the top of the onion. That is alkaline. But the other part of the onion, the bottom part of the onion, is not. It's acidic. Some people When you're using scallion, cut off the head of it and throw that away. Don't use that. Just use the greener part. Parsley also, and bell peppers. Any of the colors, red, green, whatsoever color, you can use those in any variety. Also, when it comes to potatoes, white potatoes are no-no. It's a total no-no. Lots of it is already GM and compromise. So if one wants to use potato, try to get the original reds, the ugly ones, the everyday one you'd go and buy in the market. Those are the best quality you can buy. It's got less starch in it than the other ones, because the other ones, the white ones, when you boil them within few minutes, they fall apart. The other ones now, the ones I'm suggesting, you can boil them and they still stay firm. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're going to use potatoes, I suggest you use those ones. Sweet potato now, you look for the variety of sweet potato. It's hard and it's very, very yellow. Those are the sweet potato you use. And those potatoes are original crops. They've got a lot of variety of sweet potatoes now, and lots of it is already been compromised, crossbred, and so forth and so on. They're not the same as it was. So that's what's happening there. So you have to be careful with your potato and which potato you're actually using. Yeah? Radish, rhubarb, right? Sauerkraut. When it comes to seaweed, Irish moss, we call it Irish moss. Seaweed, any type. They're all alkaline. I in calcium, I in potassium and magnesium. Also iron. So these are good things. Spinach, but not every day. No more than twice a week. You eat spinach. And the reason why that is like that, my people, is sometimes if you eat too much spinach, you become acidic. Yes, it's acidic. So you can't eat too much acid. Yet, it's very, very high in iron. That's what I'm talking about, overstanding the way the body works and what is required. Squash, butternut squash, we see that all over the place. Very high in alkaline, very alkaline, very, very good stuff that is. Swift chat and turnips are in alkaline. Now tomatoes can be alkaline, but the minute you fry them, they become acidic. So tomatoes on the whole are alkaline when it's raw, but if you fry it, it becomes acidic. Yes, my people, that's how it is. Because when heat goes on the thing, it changes. So that's the reason that happens like that. Oyster plant is another alkaline thing you can use. So these are all these things I'm telling you about, which is alkaline forming, which is literally giving you energy and strength. So that is when your food become your medicine, and your medicine become your food, because you're now literally eating everything to make your food your medicine. You never get sick. Water chestnuts, watercress, and all form of grains. You know, a lot of grains are alkaline, alkaline forming. Some millet is also, but what happens to that is also being compromised, my people. So a lot of it is crossbred, and now a lot of it is also GM. So we can't really deal with that. Quinoa, very, very good. For ones and ones who don't know what quinoa is, it is like a grain like rice, and it comes actually from South America. I think it was grown up in the Andes by the Incas in those days gone by. It is an alkaline food, it's an old food, old grain. Wonderful thing to eat. Barley. And there's some cones, because normally corn is now, because corn is so compromised that a lot of corn is now GM. In fact, majority of the corn that comes out of America is GM, and that's majority of the corn that is in your cornflakes or your cereals of all proportion, also your biscuits and so forth. It's already been compromised. But there's a corn that is original corn. It's actually not yellow like the corns you see. It's red. And the corn seeds are very hard. Yeah. That is original corn, and that a corn you can eat. But the other one, no. It's a no-no. You see, when it comes to acid farming thing now, cornmeal, that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying they've compromised corn, and it now becomes a GM food. Majority of corn we use is that. So yes, cornmeal, oats. A lot of people think oats is good, but it's not. It's also acidic. It's got a bit of acid in it. You know, rice also, barley also, especially the white rice, was been processed, because everything processed is not very good for you. Basmati rice, a lot of people love, that is also acid forming. So we have to understand, when we're eating these things, at least we're eating these things knowing what it's doing for you. At least you're not eating and drinking in ignorance. So if you're gonna hurt yourself, you know how you're hurting yourself or why you're hurting yourself. And that's what I'm talking about, my people. Another thing, I'm gonna talk. There's a few more things before I start talk about the African International Day of Action. Things like tofu, that's another alkaline forming thing. Yet they're pressing that as good for vegetarian and good rubbish. Soya milk, same thing. Soya cheese, same thing. Soya beans, any product soya is all acid. You know? So all these things they're pushing and saying it's healthy, they're not. All of them. It can go on and on and on. And I don't really want to go on no more. So you don't get the drift, my people. What's happening? A lot of our food is being compromised. A lot of our food is not what it seems on the package. No, it's all change. All change. So we have to change with the times. So we now have to become alkaline. We have to now understand and understand what we're doing and what we're doing about it. Because we do have the formula for anything they throw at you. We do have the formula. Bless family, 079444 31366. Sorry about that. Bless up my brethren Matthew. I know that you're listening. My sister in Joyce, Sheila, Jennifer, Rasgadi, my brethren over South London, my son JD. Big up my brethren Foreman, and so many more people. You know, thank you all for listening and pushing in for me. No sir, I'm not up on the ear. Bless up, thank you very much for your time and your energy. Anyway, moving on now, my people. Moving on. We're moving on to what happened in Kennington Park. Saturday gone. So what a day, man. You see, when we come out and we do the right thing, the Father bless we to the highest level. Because everything was so beautifully organized. The energy was so beautifully on. You know, everything just went smooth. I saw families sitting down, eating, children running up and down because we have space. And all sort of African games. It was a Rasta village put together, and it looked good, colorful, my people. Sorry enough I own a blessed family wasn't there, but next year we must come to Kennington Park because it is a day. You hear the name there? African International Day of Action. That was the name of the thing, you know. And it was exactly that, Day of Action. Like I said earlier on, we all know the problem. Now we're talking about solutions. You know? Solutions. And a day like this showed what the community can do. Remember, these people have got no funding whatsoever. And everything was provided free. Free, my people. So we have dedicated soldiers out there working for the cause. So we have to big them up. Big up Sugar Dread. Big up Chairman Rastafari Movements, Ras Gabiol, fondly known as Jablo. Big up Sister Sheba for your hard work. Big up Sister Stella for your hard work. And big up for the rest of the community, the committee that has put this thing together. Like all the houses that came together under one banner. And it was a lovely, lovely sight. But people, you see all when time 8 o'clock come, because remember, you know, it's supposed to finish 7 o'clock. So the sound system turn off at 7 o'clock. And now the bingy start. 10:30, you know. I come out of the park, may I tell you. The energy was something else. The eyes to be behold. And these are the things me I try to tell you, to say. Them say we can't do this, we can't do that. There's nothing we can't do. Especially when what we are doing is the right thing. Especially when the people who are doing it is doing it because of the love what them have for the people themselves. So they are the creator, smile on these people and grant them success. Because that's what it was, a successful day. So much different people experience such different things, you know. And right now I feel like I'd play some of the music when we did hear that. But you know, I don't sure. I'm gonna think about it for a little. Yeah man, so it was one of those days where it was a lovely thing, man. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And I'm asking next year, bless family, turn out man. Come into the park. It could be the figure was between 1,500 and 2,000 people that came through the park through the day. You know, so it was busy, it was lovely, and it was a nice day as well. You know, that's why people turn out, and this is what we're talking about. When we see our people in motion, our people actually doing something for the benefit of the community, we have to back these things. We have to look up to these things because choose majority of the time it's only bad press we get. When we do something, let us big up ourselves for it. And this is what it's all about. So for me, successful day. Looking forward to next year so much. And oh, I can contribute even a little more next year than I did this year. Because that's what it's about, you know. You see, if you don't put back something in, what are you going to get out at the other side? And that's what we must learn of people. The free thing is alright, you know. But somebody had to pay for that. Somebody had to pay for the space, the toilets, the music, the entertainment what we got. And we as set up people do not like to go in our pocket and pay for what we need for our own benefit. And I'm sick and tired of them kind of thinking that. I'm coming like we not go forward in this Gideon. And we have to. And like people say, let's put our money where our mouth is. It don't have to be much. But contribute something to the people and man. That we are talking about in this Gideon. So when you see people go out their way and put on events like this, let us support it. Let us embrace it. So thank you, Rastafari Movements UK. And thank you for all the people I've mentioned. Because it wasn't for you and the effort Una put in it, I would not be sitting down here talking about that day of action and that wonderful day, you know, where the whole family get together under one banner, you know. African International Day of Action was a success in RAS Alkaline eyes as far as I'm concerned. Yes, my people, them things that I talk about, and those are the positive energies that I'm dealing with. You know, like I said, everybody know the problem from way back when, but we want some solution, and these are the sort of solution the people need. I'm standing up, you know, and we see the bing start beating up. And I see people after people start jivenate towards the music. And looking into the crowd, seeing all different type of people, all age group from little ones, even little young granddaughter them did it. I mean I jump there bingy with them. Because them have to know also this is what it's about. This is your history and your culture. Let's embrace it and hug it and kiss it. Because it coming like nothing we share my it. Yes? Then I'm cut no talk, coming like nothing we share my it. But as for me, I want to embrace it because I feel me. And that's the difference. Again, when you know yourself, you accept what the mirror say. So you look into the mirror and you love what you see. And that's another key to consciousness. That's another overstanding to consciousness. Me no mean me like what me see. I mean I love what I see. I mean if I could kiss myself, I would do that. Because that is what the Creator created. And I'm appreciative of what He's created. And I love it. And I want to protect it. That is why I want to live as long as possible to preserve it as best as I can for the time I've got it. Because my spirit will live on again. It never stops, my people. We are responsible beings. We are serious, serious, serious beings. We just don't overstand the power that each and every one of us has got in us. We've got power to change narrative, change things. Yeah, man. Meditate and see. Touch the Father. May the Father smile with you and see what happens. Nothing you can't do. Anyway, yes, that was Kennington Park, and that was what really happened, and oh, we were blessed by a wonderful day. It was lovely and sunny, and everything, like I said, was great. And next year, I'd love the whole of North London and everywhere else surrounding the area come give it a support. Just like how I can support my brethren, Lion. Big up Lion. I know you're tuning in on this. Safika Organic Health Center, 12A Upper Brockley Road. That is in Lewisham. You know, off Lewisham Road, off Lewisham way. And this is SE4 1SX. And this shop is a lovely, lovely place. It's a shop that needs supporting because it have everything you think of when it comes to alkaline. Them places you can go buy your spelt flour, and you can go buy your rye flour, and you can go buy your herbs and your spices. Health-wise, everything the money I do, you might deal with the right thing, you know. You can buy shea butter there. All the natural things, man. Think of anything natural. Moringa, soursop leaf, bitters, name it, him have it there. One of them shop here, and these are the people I support. This man also stopped my range of stuff, which is last one standing, electric alkaline tonic, alkaline sorrel, alkaline Irish moss, alkaline lemonade. He stocks it, and I support him. And I would love a lot more people, even from this side. It's worth making the trod because you're talking about your health. You're talking about your well-being. You're talking about going forward in life without pain. Going forward in life, taking control of your health. So yes, I support Safeka Organic Health Shop at all times, because we as a set of people, that's one of the biggest problem we have also, trying and learning to support one another. It coming like somebody take a hammer just like that and liquid in our head. Don't ever support your brother. Don't ever support the person who look just like you. Turn away from the person who looks like you. Imagine that. So many of our people actually live that life. Will tell you, I don't do business with people who look like me. And make all sorts of excuses to justify that nonsense. Because let me tell you this. If you're conscious, it's hard for somebody if you can, Believe me, people. If you're conscious, it's hard for somebody to scan you, and con you. And if you really, really believe who you really is, what are you afraid of? You afraid of your own people? Because that's why I come down to, sometimes I look upon it, you're scared of your own people. Let's get that out of the way. This is time for us to be real. This is time for us to stand up and be counted. I'm in a area a couple of days ago, and all I'm seeing is new refurbishments of different houses. Pure building, pure building, pure building. I'm in an Indian type of era, Asian era, lots of Asian there. A majority of the companies that was building and doing the work were Asian companies. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how they become powerful in this society. It's not rocket science. It's nothing big. I'm not saying nothing great or nothing new to nobody. If we start supporting one another, we will certainly, slowly, become a force to be reckoned with in this society. But because we do not do these things, we struggle in the same society. We are living in the 5th richest country in the world. Yet we cry poverty day out and day in. And the thing about life is this, and the reality of life, because everything is counted in energy. The creator that created you only know energy. So if you ball poverty and the energy of emotion that comes out of you, the creator will only think that is what you want. So you get more poverty because that is what you've been asking for. Let me tell you this again. The creator only knows energy. And the energy that you portray is what you get back. So if you portray a negative energy, you get a negative return. If you portray a positive energy, you get a positive return. It's as simple as that. That's how the universe works. We all can understand these things. So the more my people cry poverty and being poor, is the more it will be afflicted on yourself. Because there is a law that governs this. It's called the law of attraction. The creator only knows energy, which is a vibration. And what you create in your own psyche is what you get back. So that is why, again, it comes back to it. The more alkaline you become, the more positive thinking you're thinking all the time. Therefore, positive energy comes your way all the time. You ain't gonna go wrong. The way things are set and how the universe set things up is the energy you walk with, just walks with you everywhere you go. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. It just is in you. And that is what we're talking about, and that's what we're looking for in life. Like I said years ago, what is success? You think success is all about money? No. Success is real happiness within yourself. I don't mean telling people you're happy. I mean living happy every day. And I don't only talk about money. I'm talking about you as a human being and how you portray yourself and how the universe portray you. Because end of the day, that's life. And that's the meaning of life. And what life is all about. Bless up my friend in America. Bless up PJ if you're here. Bless up Eva. Bless up Ainsley. Eddie. Brian. Bless. Jai, Sharon, Brian. Bless up Laraya. Bless up my granddaughter. Bless. Bless up Kiki. Bless up Anushka, Nicole, Lavinia, Letitia. And bless up all of them, everybody. Tyrone, bless up. Thailand, bless up. Renel, bless up. All I know. You know? You don't know. Enough love for everyone I know. Enough love for the world. RAS ALKALINE said that. Because that's what it's all about, you know, my people. And that them want to take away from we, you know. Divide our families. Divide ourselves. And all of a sudden, you're on your own. Just like how them want you. Remember, the strength is in the family. Cherish your family, man. Enough people say them have some bad family and them family this and them family that are the only one you have. Something must have gone wrong. It's like sickness, you know. Anytime you're sick, something gone wrong. What's happening? Oh, you're not getting enough nutrients of one or the other. You're not getting enough minerals of one or the other. But you're lacking some form of vitamins. You're lacking something that creates the problem of sickness. And then the same thing in a family. Something went wrong. All you have to do is find it and fix it, because there's nothing greater than a family. The unit of a family can move mountains with. And I know this because I live with a big family and I've seen these things work. Or a family itself gets together and do things was extraordinary when they put themselves, when they look back, they think, look what we did. Yes, we can. And we've always can. Let me tell you something. We are some of the hard, in fact, not some, we're the hardest working people on earth. Nobody no work harder than we. The thing about it is this. Same so, enough of we are hard working. Same so, enough of we lazy. Which is incredible, but a real thing. Same so, enough of we conscious. I want to be even more conscious. Same so, enough of we want to stand up on street corner and just being idle. Idle with your life. Idle with your time. When the Creator tells us that time is precious, use every minute of it the best way you can. Imagine that. And yet enough of we not use it at all. Just a waste it. Just a waste it. Gambling house. Bookie shop. Nonsense, man. Come on, people. Come on. 20th century. What's happened was happened. And now this is the time when you now have to wake up and be a man, which you are, and start take back what belongs to you. You have to beg nobody nothing, you know. And you have to take it back. Because no one ain't going to give it to you. No one's going to give it to you. No one's going to give you anything. Whether you work hard for it, or you use your brain and find a way to create something to get it. But no one ain't going to give it to you. You'll be very, very lucky to get anything just like that. Very, very lucky. So because I don't believe in this luck business, I rather just create something for yourself, you know, and just go on and share the love with the whole world. Bless up Calabash. Big up Dean, Professor. I know you're going to Jamaica, and I know you're gonna have a beautiful wedding, and I'm gonna be present there. And I'm looking very much forward to that. So big up yourself for that, my youth. Big up Calabash Restaurant in Ilford Broadway and one in Stratford Vicarage Road. Big up both for you. And Calabash, Ilford Broadway, stock RAS Alkaline, alkaline range, alkaline Irish moss sorrel, and alkaline lemonade, and electric alkaline tonic. Big up and bless up. Like me say, bless up my brethren from way back when. Matthew, big up yourself, my brother. I know that you're listening to the show, and you know we will link. And big up everybody that knows me and who I know. Big up my brethren from in America and Jamaica and in Trinidad and also in Tobago. Big up all my brethren them from Africa also. Big up my brethren them. You know. And this is RAS Alkaline. And we're coming to an end of the show. I know it wasn't exactly how it's supposed to be. We have some technicality here. I can't play no music. You know, my machine not firing properly. So I have to just go on and got you. As you know, I will, and I can, and I did. And that's what it's all about, my brothers and sisters them. Don't care what, me know. You find a way to work with it. Big up Clover, Sheila, big up Winston. Yeah man, big up all my people them all over the place, me I tell you, so much of them are tuning in on the eye. Big up Connie, big up Jaisi, big up Jennifer, big up Eva, big up. Yo, my sister Ivan, big up. So until next week, RAS Alkaline. Yo, me I say next, no, wait a minute. Certain things are going on next week. I don't think I'm going to be here next week because I have to do something next week, so I won't be here next week, my brothers and sisters. Nevertheless, it's a one love thing, you know. try to do this thing. Yes, until a few weeks time, I will be trying anywhere. If everything go alright, to be doing my show live and direct in Jamaica. So I try to create that phone for next week. So tune in next week. Might be still be on the air, but not be in the studio here in London town. If you understand that vibes. So until next week, one love. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your listening ears. Big respect anywhere you are, and I hope some of the information where you got tonight will help you on your journey to being alkaline. Remember this, my people. Alkaline and live. That is what RAS ALKALINE said. Every time, forever and ever. Bless up the Most High at all times. Rastafari. You know something, let's not forget to tell you.
No cigarette smoking in my room. I still want Marley. Bless FM radio, play good tune.
Power is the ability to define someone's reality and have that person accept that definition as if it were their own.
Everything was stripped from us. That's why we're so ignorant today and so baffled and ridiculous and keep going in the same circle.
From executive producer, who has appeared on The Tonight Show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, and various MTV and VH1 programs.
Our history, for some reason, it becomes offensive to people. So we have to stop being afraid to tell what our true history is.
Best-selling author Tariq Nasheed is determined to uncover the real truth about untold history.
It's necessary to destroy a man's mind in order to maintain control of him. If a man knows who he is and continues that into his legacy, to his children, then you have problems controlling that man.
Interviewing leading scholars and historians, discussing topics omitted from modern history.
Only a people who haven't learned how to respect themselves will let someone suggest themselves that they forget about the history.
Hidden Colors, the untold history of people of Aboriginal, Moor, and African descent. The groundbreaking documentary that challenges conventional knowledge.
I don't really think it's hidden. It's there. It's just that they're not allowing us to understand.
Well, this is the higher meditation because these are the times right now the earth is moving in a positive vibration. People, they might wake up and rise up. These are the times that we are talking about. Keeping it positive, keeping it real. King Selassie, Rastafari, govern the earth and the people them. You see me, I say, yeah.
Rastataya, Rastataya, Rastataya. This is the Shaka from station to station to tell the generation and the nations. Rastafari. Education is the key. All youth strive for development. Rastafari. Love is the key. Okay, give them that. Give them that message from me.
Them a wonder how blessed radio do this. I see them come with tongue. Future prophet tell them we locks get longer. Eden heart it and it. Bless radio, you don't know. Pump the good music. Play them.
Bless FM no cigarette smoking in my room. I still want Marley. Wanna give me lots, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing? Don't you see what they have done to Bedwell and Marcos, Jesus and all of the Raphael? But I'm no, no, who tell them? If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. They don't mind when you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time. You're prostituting and standing in a them government line. No, no. And they don't mind when you waste your time coming up with some fool rhyme, influencing the youth that will snap a line or take a line. They don't mind when you're locked up in jail, can't get no bill, sentence for life. Can't see the youth them strive. They don't mind. But I'm not afraid. No, 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 who tell them? If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. Me never lost my way. Me never turn cool when I reach at the crossroad. Never lost my way. Look on the gully side, yeah. Do you see anything to smile about? Look on the hunger child, yeah. Do you see anything to smile about? Richie said, the play land, the play land. But you put on a little bit when you get it from.
Bless Radio, view time is 12 o'clock a.m.
I'ma say, if them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. If them a come, let them come. All right, Toronto, I'm ready to hear you sing it now. You ready? What me say? 'Cause no time, no day. No, sing it loud, make them hear. No, who tell them? If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. Hey, hey. If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. Hey, if them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High. If them a come, let them come. I'm protected by the Most High. Most High. One.
Yo, try to ride upon the winds, praise him all the earthly things. Hail the King of Kings, look on the tidings he brings. On a seat, to all them a flex, Rasta man a fi rebel. As them see we, them all a pull up in a them shell. Hail King Selassie and the whole and them bend. With a friend, after fire burn them down again. To all them a flex, Rasta man a fi rebel. As them see we, them all a pull up in a them shell. Hail Queen Omega and the whole and them bend. With a friend, after fire burn, we coming like thunder, just like earthquake. Some of them a run for cover in a them secret place. Lining up on them over like parades in a plate. Burn down a flesh, yeah, man, them no know them spice. This is the night of being the earth, majestical live. Yes, me know them in a fight, we just a joke.